Because at some point you get old and there are going to be things that you're going to just flatly, decisions that you'll regret. Like, yeah, I probably, if I had to do it over again, that might be something I wouldn't do. But then again, all of your mistakes define where you are. So would you, that's what Kendrick
really do it over again?
Would you really change it if you had to? So, in any event, we go on this camping trip and we leave Atlanta and it is really crappy traffic.
Put this on
TV. Oh, my God. My bad. But, so we start on we're going to do this camping trip, right? And this is the first time. We finally got Frank. Frank is a Land Cruiser. And we're like, we bought this truck, and it's supposed to be like this really capable truck. We're going to take it out in the woods kind of shit, right? And we get out, and everything was piss poor planning. It flatly was. We was like, yeah, we can get some food some other place. And so we never packed. And we was like, well, we got plenty of time to get to the campsite. And so we leave and then we get caught in traffic. But because we didn't get any wood, because we didn't get any grocery, we had to keep making these stops. We had to get gas. Everything was because we didn't do something when we could have done it, right? And so by the time we get to the campsite and we like drive down in there, it's like dark. And I can't see, and I'm trying to rush, and I end up crushing the front fender on the truck. It's terrible. So, because it's this truck-eating tree, came out of nowhere. It was like, ooh, I ain't never ate a fender. It's just like, just crushed the whole fender. It was so terrible. And I didn't want to tell Sonya. It was like, I don't want to tell her. So I waited till the next day. Because I was like, we at least had one good night. Because we just bought this truck like the week before. And now the Christmas, I don't want to tell her like Christmas. So I was like, we're going to have one good night. And then she could be mad at me for the rest of the trip. So anyway, we go. And Sonya makes this comment that she wants to see this bear. So this is the first night, right? And we where we put the campsite was down in this creek bed, right? And it was beautiful. It was beautiful. You got this creek in the background, but because you're in the creek bed, everything in that area is damp, including the wood. And so it was like dumb hard to get a fire going because it's too much moisture. We didn't know. So first night, we ended up with all our piss poor lighting, we turned all of the lights on, right? Because we couldn't see anything because we never camped in that much darkness. Bruh, next day we wake up, we go out, and we ain't never off-roaded. And so we going out in the woods, city style, and we jumping over like little stumps. Like, ooh, look at that, the truck ran over a stump. We bad. And we go down over some like rocks or something. Ooh, but don't go too fast. The truck, we might mess up something. So, bro, we like pussyfooting down through the woods, but we thinking we got swag. Yeah. But each time we would run over something or go through something, we would get like some right. It was like, man, this truck is bad, and our chest would poke out more and more until we came across a truck-eating mud hole, and it consumed Frank. It was like quicksand. Truck went in, and then it just kept sinking. It was the worst. It was the worst. You know, the truck just like sank. Whoa. And this white guy, the first truck went by us. It was a Jeep Compass, and the white girl gets out of the thing, and she's like, we ran out to like, hey, stop, because we're in the middle of the woods. It's like, please help us. And she's like, she saw the truck. She's like, my truck can't get you. I can't help you. She was like, but I'll call somebody else to come get you. So we keep trying to get the truck out. And eventually this white dude comes up with his little nephew. And he's like, what y'all need? And we was like, well, we got the truck stuck. And he was like, I'll help y'all get out. So he literally snatches the truck out, right? And he was like, well, I don't think y'all,
But his four-wheel drive was broken.
But his four-wheel drive was broken. He was in a Jeep Cherokee. It was the worst. To be like, it was borderline disrespectful. Man. It was like somebody it's like being broke down in a Lamborghini, and somebody coming up in a Ford Focus to take you somewhere. it was like, bruh, this is embarrassing. So, in any event, we fish the truck out of the thing and we make it. I'm good. Okay. We fish the truck out of the woods and we go off and we meet up with some other people, yada, yada, yada. And we eventually make it back to the campsite. But the problem you got when you're up in the woods is you don't have internet.
Reception.
And so when we get back to the damn campsite, it's like 7 o'clock and the sun's going down again. Ooh. And it's dark as shit and we can't really see. And then all of a sudden, you hear out in the distance this roaring thunder. And you see up in the sky, darkness and lightning. And it was like, damn, man. I looked at it, I was like, it's a pretty bad storm. But I was like, you know what? Got this new tent. We good, man. We good. And we got all of our lights going. Well, we had shitty lights. So the rain starts. And at first it's just like light rain. But then it's and each like thunder and lightning, rain got way worse. And to the point where it was just like torrential rain. And then all of a sudden, all of the lights around the campsite just started going out one by one. One by one.
Before it starts really, really raining hard, we both hear noises coming from the woods. Like, we heard a noise and we looked at each other and it was like, you heard that too?
I heard something.
Did anything come out?
At the time, we couldn't really see because the light
right.
The sun hadn't fully gone down. But then it was like you could hear it again, and we had these headlamps. And I put the headlamp on, and it was about 200 yards. And the way that the campsite went was like it went across, there was a creek bed, like 10 yards in front of us. And on the other side of the creek bed, it was about 20 yards of flatness. And then there was a bank that climbed at about like